let's get started. So, the very first thing you want to do is create your character. Now, usually I like to start with the move first, so I don't usually think of a character that I want to do and then I make the moves. First, I create the first move, and then from that I'm like, oh, well, that would be an interesting move for blank. But if I do create the character first, then what I use is this notepad file that I have on my PC right now. I made a whole bunch of different ideas. I mean, they're not all very good, but if I need to make a moveset in a pinch, I just pick one of these. And what's very important, if you start with the move first, then you have to make everything else in the same style of the first move. Or similar style, at least. For example, I made this hours moveset with the move first. I did not make the character first, I made the move first. And I didn't even know that I was going to go for Dreamer before I decided, oh, that's pretty interesting for his character, right? And so I made everything else with the same colors and same style as his first move. And once you're done with that moveset that you've already made, now you need to show it. Alright, so you need to start recording, and most of the time I go for showing all of the moves in order with free cam first, and then showing the same move again without free cam. I'll show an example of that on screen right now. And then once you're done with recording all the moves and the awakening animations, obviously all of the spawn animations go first, then the base moves, then the ultimate moves, and so on. And then you're going to want to edit it. So here's a tutorial using Kdenlive. If you have a different editing software, it's going to be slightly different, but that's just how it is. So obviously first you're going to want to import all of the clips in. You can just import them all at once using this button here. And then I obviously put them all in, and then I put in text, which shows what character it is, what move it is, and if it's awakening or base. And the way that I do that is I use dynamic text, which is in effects, and I just put it in individually, right? Put in the colors that you want, alpha that you want, whatever, doesn't matter. It's just stylistic choices. And now you're mostly done. All you need to do is the narration, which I do with Audacity, as you can see here. Hello me, I'm talking right now. Woo, ah. And then what you're going to want to do is use File, then Save Project, just to make sure, and then you export into MP3, and then you just put that in Kdenlive, and then you just have to render and you're done. And then you make the thumbnail, which I mostly use a auto-generated thumbnail, which is just pick one that looks good from the video itself, or you can make one with pixel art, which is what I use, or something else adjacent to that, like some kind of Photoshop or something like that. And then all you have to do is just format the title, description, and you're literally done. I hope you enjoyed that video. I'd like you to like, subscribe, and comment. The next video will probably be domain expansions, and then maybe something after that, but we'll see. If you are watching this by the time that the domain expansions video has come out, you can click on the right video. Otherwise, see you next time.